EPA WABDRL, Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, May 16th and 17th, 2020. Pretty nice weekend coming up here with a refreshing day today. It's going to be not quite as hot as yesterday was. We got well into the 80s in some cases for high temperatures, low to mid 80s. Today's not quite that hot. It looks like 75 to 80. Still a very nice day, and winds are going to be coming out of the north today because we had a cold front move through last night that brought mainly just showers. Most areas got just showers, a few thunderstorms far north, but it wasn't really as advertised with the severe weather part of it. But we'll have a northerly wind component today, so that we'll keep the humidity on the lower side. So if you thought it was a little bit too hot too quick, or the humidity was a little bit too high, I think you'll like today better. Partly cloudy skies today and again tonight. And again, Sunday is not going to be that bad either. Starting off partly cloudy, and then we'll have clouds increase in the afternoon. The system moving to our west here on Sunday afternoon will be setting up kind of just near Chicago here, and there's going to be a warm front associated with it. It's going to result in those increase in clouds. But right now it looks like most, if not all, of that precipitation holds off until at least Sunday night. Now there's some guidance that's suggesting that Sunday night might be too early. Also, maybe even Monday's too early. Some guidance are suggesting different things. So this is late in the day here on Monday. We also have a tropical entity trying to get going here off the southeastern U.S. coastline. This is, if it was named a tropical storm, and not just a subtropical depression or a subtropical storm, whatever that may be, would be named Arthur. But this is going to stay offshore here, but it's going to block up the pattern a little bit and slow everything down and force an upper level low to cut off from the flow. What I mean by that is when we look at that level, here's your upper level low. Here is Arthur off the southeastern U.S. coastline. This actually blocks up the flow and keeps this thing from moving along as it normally would. So what does it do? It kind of just sits and spins for days. Okay, this is going all the way through midweek now, and it doesn't really move. So it's called a cutoff low, and it's called that because there is a blocking pattern. Here's your jet stream like this. It's in a mega. This is in a mega block that's going on here. So that it is cut off from the jet stream flow and has nowhere to go. So it kind of just sits here and spins. All right, and because of that, we're going to have we're going to be under the influence of that in the week ahead. Now, some models are showing this being very doom and gloom this upcoming week here, with a lot of rain, especially Monday, Tuesday. Maybe like a break in the action for maybe half a day or maybe even a full day midweek on Wednesday night. And then the upper level low then would move through as it moves this forward to the end of the week. It does finally kick back northeast and moves back through our area, which gives another renewed chance for showers on Thursday and Friday. That's our going forecast right now. But I'm telling you right now, there could be some changes with this. With models trying to predict cutoff lows and upper level lows, the position of them and the influence of them are like throwing darts at a dartboard blindly. Okay, and that's exactly what it seems to be going on. That's why you see so many different variations of the forecast when you go into next week, because the models really can't figure this stuff out when it comes to cutoff upper level lows. They're very finicky, very difficult to predict on any kind of numerical guidance, and that's what we're dealing with next week. So while the potential is there to have periods of rain Sunday night or later Sunday night through the day on Monday night, Tuesday, and Tuesday night, maybe a little break in there, maybe some showers Wednesday morning and then a break, and then more showers rotating through Thursday and Friday. That's our going forecast right now. That might not be as doom and gloom as it looks at the moment, and we won't know that until we get to next week. So basically enjoy this weekend because it's going to be pretty nice. After that, it could get a little crazy, but I just want to show you an example of that. Here's the NAM for here. Well, after looking at Saturday here, Saturday looks pretty good. Here's Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy, just like the European model showing. Here's that tropical system on the southeastern coastline, but there's no rain here on Sunday. And then we get to Monday, and still no rain here. Here's that tropical system again, but this is forced even further to the west here, and not able to advance eastward. So look what happens when you get to Monday into Tuesday. Still no rain over our entire area for that entire time when we have periods of rain expected on Monday. We went through an entire day on Monday and Monday night here on the NAM, and it shows not a drop of rain. I'm not saying this is correct either, but it's another alternative. So there could be a situation where this stuff just kind of is forced further southwest, or the cutoff low is much farther west than the European model, for example, has it. and your effects are mitigated, not eliminated, but mitigated at least somewhat, at least early next week. So there's a lot of different possibilities with this, and I don't want to say it's just going to be a total wash and boatloads of rain and grab two of every animal kind of thing. Not looking like that at present time. We're not going to get anything like 6-8 inches of rain or anything, so don't get excited. Even under the worst possible scenario, we're probably looking like 2 to 3 inches the entire week. Okay. But there's a chance it could be significantly less than that. So just remember that when I go into the forecast video on Monday. Don't be shocked if I'm like, okay, well, this backed off considerably. I would not be shocked if that happens, because there are, when it comes to these cutoff upper level lows, it's just so hard to predict because of the models just not able to, again, they're just throwing darts at a dartboard blindly. And that's exactly what's happening. So this is the European model's take. Again, periods of rain on Monday night, Tuesday. And then it shifts off to the south a little bit. You see that here. So you get a little bit of a break in the action, although you're remaining mostly cloudy here Wednesday afternoon night. And then this creeps back northward again. The upper level lows start to pull out, and you get showers that go into Thursday and Friday. Maybe even a leftover shower or storm here on Saturday. But we are going to be considerably warmer by the time we get there. Now, as far as temperatures are concerned, they're going to be a little bit cooler. And so you saw that in our long-range outlook the way that I put out yesterday. It's going to be a little bit cooler Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Cooler than average, but not cool like it was, about a week ago. All right, when we were getting snow. None of that nonsense, okay? So it's going to be cooler, kind of like 60, 62-ish, for at least on Tuesday. And then we start to creep out of that a little bit. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, I think, are the coolest days. Then once we get to Thursday, start to increase those temperatures closer to 70, then maybe 75 on Friday, and then near 80 again by the time we get to next weekend. So it's going to be a steady increase. It's a temporary hiatus from the overall pattern, which is generally warmer, and that's going to continue going forward, it looks like, for the most part. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for the weekend, May 16th and 17th, 2020. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.